happened to the... Oh, never mind.
We come to this place for magic. We come to
Brian streams.
to laugh, to cry, to care, because we need that, all of us. That indescribable feeling we get when the lights begin to dim. And we go somewhere we've never been before. Not just entertained, but somehow reborn, together. Dazzling images on a huge silver screen. Sound that I can feel. Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this. Our heroes feel like the best part of us. And stories feel perfect and powerful. Because here, they are.
How dare Seth say no to our Lord and Savior Nicole Kidman? How rude is that? Ew, my forehead. Hi. Happy Sunday. I hope... Who the fuck is that? Just so you guys know, Nick is hacked. So feel free to unfollow, ban him on all the accounts that you have. Thank you so much. Brian has light outside. I know, it's kind of crazy, right? And the funny thing is, it's not like washed out or anything. That's the actual color because it's raining and foggy and all that stuff. Also, you know how I keep realizing that my phone, every time I plug it in, it gives me like a fake time? Apparently you just have to disable the automatic thing and then re-enable it, and then voila. And also it's because of the stupid did we lose an hour, or did we just... I don't know. Hi, Jaywin. We just started. Oh my god. Jaywin, you're not allowed to stream for that short. You're supposed to do like 5-hour stream. What happened? Oh my god, imagine if please. Imagine if I was like, okay, let's watch a raid video
Christmas
and then
tree. Oh, Christmas tree, you are the tree most loved. Christmas tree.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Christmas tree, you are the tree most loved. How often you give
Oh
us
my
delight
God.
in brightly shining Christmas light,
Time
that
to
hope
ban
and
Nick.
love will ever be the way to joy and peace
Oh
for me.
god. Hi Lemon, hi ya Goblin. Oh my god, hi everybody. Hi Dilly. Thank you for the raid. Do what you gotta do, get some food, de-stream, I appreciate you all. Jaywen has started to work on my new emotes, and I'm very excited about it. If you saw her, you were in her stream, Nick, please. If you are in her stream, you got a sneak peek. Watch. Everybody's gonna watch the VOD now. No, not allowed. Just kidding. I don't know why I don't hear my own alerts. Hi everybody. Happy Sunday. I touched grass today. I'm not happy about. Actually, it didn't read it. Wait, really? Well, that's what you get. Streamlabs has had enough. Also, Lemon, thank you for the follow earlier. But yeah. Hi, friends. Oh well, what a shame. I went to go see a play today. It's been a while since I watched the live theater, and I'm not usually a play person. I'm more of a musical person than a play person. And if you don't know the difference, one has music, the other one doesn't. And this was a play. I was like, it's okay. It's basically, there's only like 3 people in it. So is it like you know how people do like one woman show, one man show? It's like a 3-man show. It's a really small one. I went to this really local theater. It was really awkward. I'll talk about how I got there first, but later. But it's called My Little Tomato. Oh god, I can't show this on stream. It's not like rated R or anything, but it's basically there it is. Nick.
La la, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la,
Oh,
la 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 la.
I thought you were
La
doing
la
the
la. Chorus.
la, la, la.
Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree silent.
Okay.
Oh, holy
Please.
night.
Thanks for the bits. What was I saying? Oh, it's called My Little Tomato. It's about it's like a gay rom-com, and I was really impressed because you know how I feel like potato play. There's so many like LGBTQ plus shows or movies, and it's always about like coming out and like parents acceptance and like all that stuff, which like I love those kind of movies and stuff, but like can we also have just regular, I don't know, rom-coms that don't really have anything to do with like that part of, that's only one part of I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly. So I like this play a lot because it was just like a sweet little rom-com, and it really hit home because like the struggles the characters were facing weren't even about like queerness, and it was just like a love story. But it was very wholesome. There was like a ball pit in the middle of the stage. It was so weird. So like it was a really, really small theater, right? And when I was looking at the tickets, there was only like, I want to say 6 rows on the like ground floor or whatever, and then there's like a little balcony section with 2 rows just surrounding the stage. And so I didn't know where to sit. I was like, is this too close? Like, I don't want to make eye contact with the actor. That's kind of cringe. But I also don't want to be like, like tucked away in the corner. And so I just chose a random spot. And yeah, I walked in. It was just like a ball pit. But first, how I got there. So this theater is kind of like near. It's not really at a place that I normally go to. It's kind of like in a slightly sketchy area. Not really, but this is close to a sketchy area. And so I was kind of nervous because I don't have a car here, so public transportation, right? And it was like raining out, and I've never been to this part of town before, so I was just like, wish me luck. I got on this bus and we were going. As usual, I got there like super early because I never like to be late for things. I'm never late for things. If I am late to things, it's usually like something big happened, an emergency. I always like to be there like 15 minutes. Sometimes I like to be there 15 minutes early, but then I always end up being like 30 or 45 minutes early because I just like to give myself enough time. Like maybe this is just from living in LA and having to find parking and all that stuff. Yeah, because also I didn't know I'm like skipping here and there, but bear with me. This play started at 2, and then apparently they had like a little talk back afterwards. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like after the show, the actors, the playwright, whatever, they all come out and it's like a little behind the scenes, like talk about the show and how it was created, and people get to ask questions and all that stuff. I didn't know if I wanted to do that or not. I didn't. I came home early because it was raining, and also I got to the theater early, right? And so I didn't know. Also, this theater was literally in the middle of nowhere. Um, all the buildings around it, it wasn't in like the city. All the buildings around it were like individual houses. And so it felt kind of awkward because I got off the bus stop and I was just walking past people's, streets. People were like staring at me. But I got there and I couldn't tell if there were people inside yet. And so I just found a random bench outside and I just sat there for like 30 minutes until it was like 15 minutes before showtime. And at that point, I saw people start to go in and stuff. And so I went along. I was literally the youngest person there, which is like, I don't really care, but it's also kind of awkward. And I feel like it was 90% old white people, which again, it's fine. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm just kind of awkward sometimes, and people stare at me like, "Oh, you came alone." Turnip, don't call me out. I like to be there on time, okay? Yeah, when I was in LA for my birthday last year, I went to see a Broadway musical with Turnip, and we probably got there super early. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I just felt really uncomfortable. Also, people were coming in pairs, and I was literally, I think I was one of maybe 2 people that came by ourselves. Again, I don't care. I normally don't care. But when it's like a small theater, I don't know how many seats there are, but it felt like maybe like 100 seats, which isn't a lot because I'm used to going to these like big shows, like huge 2,000 seat theater, and then I can just kind of blend in. I don't really stand out. Nobody cares. But when it's a super tiny venue and everyone can see everyone, and there's also no crowd, it's just like kind of awkward. And I also chose a really weird seat. I normally like to sit on the edges, like next to the walkway, so that I can like get out early. I mean, leave. I don't have to bother anyone. But I chose like a little middle seat because the aisles were all sold out. And I got there, I sat in my seat. Just my luck, there's like nobody in the theater yet. But the people to my right, left, and right were already there. And so I just kind of felt, okay, so it's just like 5 people. Yeah, it was basically exactly. This is what it looked like on our row. And it's so funny because like the theater's, I want to say like 10% filled, and everybody that was already in there was like right next to me. And so I was pretending to be on my phone because obviously I don't want to make small talk with strangers. That's scary. So I like texted in random Discord group chats. I was like, "Hey, Eleni, listen. I'm just pretending to what did I say? Let me find it. I'm pretending to be busy and texting. Thank you so much." And then Eleni said something, and I was like, I would Asia believe right now, but I need to be on my phone to avoid small talk, so I'm just gonna keep typing. Do you get dressed up? I do not. I mean, also, I mean, I don't. I mean, I try to look presentable, but I don't know what you mean by dress up. I guess I don't go in like fancy suit and tie or whatever, but I also don't go in like a sweatpants, reading all that when I got in Discord. Oh yeah, Asia was in the group chat. Top hat. Yeah. A little stick. I don't even. um, a little pocket watch or whatever. No, the play was cool. I got kind of sad because, like, toward the end, like it was. So basically, the two main characters. There was like this one, um, conventionally attractive guy, and then another, like rando, like a normal person. That's like the whole premise. And they're like, it's a rom-com, right? And so it's like, okay, but like you could, the normal person was like, okay, you can get anybody, but like why me? Like, and then he was like, why not? Like, I like you for you. And it's like, oh my god, so cute. I don't have this problem, but that's because I don't talk to anybody in the first place. But also I was like, oh man, that's kind of sad. I want that. You can get a coloring app for your phone, but don't you think that would cause even more conversation? Because people are nosy and they're gonna be looking over and they'll see you just coloring. They're gonna start talking to you. They're gonna be like, oh, you like coloring? I'm like, stop. Why me, LMAO? Why not? Okay, it was more like wholesome than that, okay, but that's how I tell stories. Sorry. But yeah, it was a cute play. It was like, what, 80 minutes. They were like, okay, the play's over. Oh, also there was the third character was like a drag queen, and it was kind of funny because, well, okay, I felt comfortable. I felt like I was in a safe space because I just felt like if you bought tickets to this show and you are, I don't know, anti everything, like why would you buy tickets, And so I felt safe in that way, but it was just like kind of uncomfortable. But at the end, like the drag queen was kind of part of the show, kind of. But then at the end, during the bows, like they did a whole like lip sync, RuPaul's Drag Race, like it was, and everyone's like cheering, like, oh my god, I feel like I'm in a drag show. That was kind of wholesome. But then the two other actors were also dancing along with the drag queen, and I think I can just imagine during rehearsals, like they're forced. They're also clearly not dancers, but I guess they were like, they had to follow along with the director or whatever, and they were also like dancing. It was kind of awkward, but also fun. But yeah, after the show, they were like, okay, give the actors like 5 minutes, and then they'll come out and we'll like talk about the show or whatever. I was like, I'm out of here. I waited to see if other people would also leave because I genuinely debated, like, okay, you know what? Maybe if everybody stays, I don't want to be the only person that leaves. That would be kind of awkward. I already don't fit in, I don't blend in the crowd already. I swear, like, I want to say 90% of people had gray hair. Again, I don't care. It's just an observation. um, I was on the phone with my grandma today, and my sister told her to say "Slay Queen," and she yelled "Drag Queen." Huh? That's funny. But yeah, people started leaving, and thankfully the people next to me also got up and left. So I just pretended to be part of the group and also like left with them. But it was raining, and then yeah. I got back on the bus because it was raining and it was really crowded, really packed in the bus. I couldn't tell when I was supposed to get off. And also, again, not familiar with the area. And so and it was so packed that I couldn't get my phone out of my pocket because without and so I was just like, you know what? I'll just wish for the best. And luckily, the one stop that I was supposed to get out at, a lot of people got out. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna follow the crowd. You know how when people say don't give in to peer pressure, don't just go with the crowd. I actually went with the crowd, and it worked out for me just this one time, because I was kind of like near the door, and people were like, "Excuse me," and I was like, "Okay, you know what? I'll just get out too. This is too overwhelming." And then I got out and I was like, "Oh wait, this is the stop that I was supposed to get out at." So it worked out. Thank God, because if I was still gonna be on the bus, I don't know where we could have gone. I'm also not about to order an Uber because getting an Uber here is so expensive. But yeah, it was a cool experience. I'm glad I got to like touch grass a little bit, even though it was raining. I did bring an umbrella because when I left, it wasn't raining. But I was smart and I looked at my phone at the weather app, and it said it was gonna be raining, but then it didn't look like it was gonna be raining, and so I was contemplating, should I bring? It's kind of awkward, just a whole umbrella. I'm glad I brought it. I was able to fit the umbrella in my thick jacket pocket, thankfully, and so it wasn't like the weirdo with an umbrella. Um, I'm so glad you didn't get lost in the rain. I know, right? Okay, the weather's a lot nicer now, but it was like really, really foggy. I couldn't see anything. And it wasn't just one bus ride. I had to like transfer this and do this and this and this, the train, and then go here. It was like it was a trip. I'm also glad I went. I intentionally went to like a matinee show because wasn't debatable. Listen, wasn't as much of a weirdo. I'm glad I went on a matinee because if I was to go at night, I think I would be kind of scared. But yeah, I also when I got there, on my way there, I also got off the bus stop a few stops early and just walked because I was like, I'm here way too early. I need to like, I have time to, what's the word? I have time to spare. I had a lot of extra time. So you know what? I'm just gonna walk the rest of the way. I'm very nervous for my New York event. Oh yeah, Turner's going to New York. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. You're gonna watch some shows. I'm just gonna be here, sitting here. But yeah, it was fun because, again, it's been a while since I watched theater. Or, live theater. The last time I went to a show was the Sarah Silverman stand-up show. But that was like a huge 2,000-seat theater, So even though I was alone and I felt kind of awkward, I kind of blended in, And also there was a bunch of young people there. 3 shows right now. Which ones? I want to know. I know the Josh Groban one because that's the whole reason you're going. What else are you seeing? Also, if you need recommendations, let me know. Even though I feel like you know way more about shows than me. Sweeney Todd. Oh, interesting. Yes, Turnip's going to see Sweeney Todd, and I think Josh Groban is like one of the main dudes. Peter Pan Goes Wrong. Oh, wait, they have that? That's a good one. I saw the other version of that, the same one. What is it called? The Play That Goes Wrong. I saw that one. Try to Get Parade, Ben Platt. Oh my god, did you hear the drama about opening night for that show? It was kind of spicy. Also, it's funny because I was like, oh, this is such a fun trip, like whatever. And I wanted to tell my sister about it, but then as I was just about to text her, she sent a text to the family group chat being like, flying to Hawaii tomorrow morning for spring break. I was like, damn, I can't compete. I can't. All I did was see a show and she's going to Hawaii. I also forgot it was spring break. So if you're in school and it's your spring break, congratulations. My bank account is very sad. Listen, it's a special thing. You treat yourself. You need to treat yourself. So yeah. Also, I should have opened the game a long time ago because this is a very, very chill game, and it's basically a just chatting stream. But yeah, I mainly wanted to stream today because, well, I wanted to talk about my whole trip, but also, I know it's been a rough week. Wait, Turnham IRL? Yeah, we went to college together. I knew her, before I streamed. Hold on, This game is so cute. It's called Garden Galaxy. I was kind of thrown off in the beginning because I checked my Discord and in the stream alerts thing it said Gacha Garden, and so I thought I was in the wrong category. That's why I was like, what the fuck? But apparently they changed the name and the bot has not been updated. Let me pause this. I mean, I guess we could keep the... Yeah. This game is basically like the chillest of chills. In like a chill way, not in like a scary chill. It's basically Animal Crossing and Minecraft, except how you get items is like by luck, basically. Your background looks like green screen. I think it's because of my lights, because if I try to... See, this is too dark. And if I go like this is very oh god. I think it'll be better when it actually gets dark outside. Also, here, let me do this first so you guys can see, and then we'll talk about remember when I was stressed about TikTok? Wait, where's my... I still don't fully understand TikTok. But why is it not working? Oh, there we go. Look, this is what I have so far. You're basically in space and you get to build your little garden, and that's so cute. Literally every little thing here, I put it myself. Thank you so much. But yeah, you guys want a tour? Here we have the main fountain or whatever. This is basically you see, let me see. There's like these little people. I don't know if they're people. They're called visitors, and you just click on them and they give you coins, and then you put the coin in this like melting pot or whatever, and it spawns an item. And then basically you you just get lucky with the items that you like, and you put it all together. But yeah, the first time I streamed this was in the Discord secret stream, and yeah, I added it a lot since then. It's not like I didn't see your stats all day, Brian. Listen! It's hard to get these items, okay? It takes forever to try to get the item that you want. Also, I'm moving my thing here. But yeah. Hey, at least I'm not like... The other day, Quad was like, I saw you playing Mario Kart by yourself. I was like, huh? No, I didn't. maybe I just left the game on. I don't know. This game, I feel like, is a better reason for me to be playing all day. But anyways, TikTok. It's scary. I posted one about Stardew, and then someone said something. Oh, it was the one about like, I forgot. What is the sound? It was basically just a video of me like watering my plants in Stardew, and the audio, the sound was basically like, I'm just working all day. I don't have time for my family. I don't have time to make friends, because you know I don't normally like talking to the Stardew people anyways. I just mind my own business. And so I was like, oh, this is a funny thing to put together. And then there was a mean comment. This person was like, just get sprinklers. I'm like, bitch. It's a joke, first of all. And second of all, like, we literally just started the game. Like, I don't have the materials for sprinklers. I deleted the comment. Listen, I'm sensitive, okay? And also today, I posted one about buying stuff from the Joja Mart, instead of Pierre, because like on Wednesdays, because Pierre is closed on Wednesdays. And I was like, I feel kind of weird, kind of awkward, like so sorry, kind of embarrassed. And then someone put, how could you? Like, okay, Kane also wrote that, but you know, it's Kane, so it's like a joke. But then this person's like, how could you? I'm like, please. It's a joke, first of all. I literally opened the game to record this video. It wasn't like I was actually bought anything. But second of all, don't shame people like how they play the game. Just let them play the game. Yeah, I knew it was Seth. I knew it. I should have banned him long time ago. Oh my god, this is so cute. Oh, here, let me give you a tour. Here we have a fountain. Okay, there's like a little oh my god, what is the word? Desert section. I didn't know what to put, but look at all these plants. The first time Kane saw this game, she was like, oh my god. Look, these plants are so cute. The succulents, and apparently you can water them and then they like grow. But listen, the baby plants are so good, so cute. I started a little village over here. It's like little houses. I tried to like place all the trees to make it look kind of natural. There's only a few tree options, okay, so I tried my best. But here we have a little like dock area. See, I'm not good with Sims clutter because I just don't have the patience to hold on. How's my computer doing? Is everything lagging? I'm nosy. Oh yes it is. It's fine. 100% CPU. I love that for me. Wait, let me check my oh, it is 1080. Oh. Remember that one time when I was playing in 4K? What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm not very good with clutter at this for The Sims because I'm caught up now. Thank you so much. It's very hard to place items for me, like the different angles, and then you kind of have to press buttons and then move it a certain way, and you can like make it bigger, make it. It's too much for me. I just like grabbing something and putting it down. Like, look, so easy. And it's like little blocks, so each block is one thing, you know. And then obviously you can like stack stuff on top of each other. And so yeah, I've been having fun with trying to make clutter. I don't know, I like it a lot. I don't know what I'm gonna do here yet. It's just like a little temple area. I don't know. But yeah, this morning I was building this section. Thank you so much. Yeah, The Sims clutter takes forever. But then this game, that's all you do, you know? And also I've seen like pictures of other people's I don't even know what this is called, like island or like world. I don't know. What is this song? Why are people talking in it? And everybody's so creative. Have you guys seen those TikToks? Everybody's so creative. But I'm trying to do my own thing. Look, I made it. You can kind of see the Minecraft vibes. Obviously, I didn't want to waste my my grass blocks, you know, and so I just used like random ones that I don't use. And so on different angles, it looks kind of weird. So we're just gonna keep it this angle. Look how pretty. Because if we look at the other angles, it looks kind of weird. Also, here's all my storage. I have a lot of extra things. And then in my boxes, I have a lot of extra things too. But yeah, it's a cute game that I just like to sit here and just like waste time, you know. But enough about me. I hope everyone is having a good Sunday, a relaxing Sunday at least. You know, what is one thing that you accomplished today? You know, it could be you got up today, you ate breakfast today, you took care of yourself, you took a hot shower. I don't know. I feel like sometimes well, I don't speak for everyone, but I am too hard on myself sometimes, and I feel like like what am I doing, you know? Then I have to remind myself of the little things, like you're trying your best, bestie, it's okay. Oh, I got one of these. I like these. I don't know where to put this. Maybe like right here. Oh, I wanted to put more houses here, but I don't have enough of them. Lobe, thank you so much. You know what? We put this in storage for now. Do I have space? Please. Uh-oh. Did I run out of space for my boxes? What in the nine tails is this game? How dare? It's my new favorite game. Thank you so much. I thought about playing One Hand Clapping again, the singing game, because I feel like we're so close to the end, but I didn't feel like screaming today. The cleaning maintenance on my kitchen. Okay. It got super dirty and vacuumed all the carpets. Slay. I recently bought a machine like thing to deep clean like this couch and stuff. Like there's water, you put water in it and then it does like the thing, and then somehow and you end up with like a bunch of dirty water, you know. I've seen those TikToks. I recently got one of those. I haven't opened the box yet, it's just sitting there. But I'm excited to try it out. Someday I'll be motivated. It's not even Steam, because I don't know. Let me show you. Let me go get it. This box. Oh wait, where did I put the box? I think it's over here. It's a big box. Just a feverish rheumatologist. In corn, if anyone hashtag hear it yet today, you are all mollusk. I don't want to be Elon Musk, but I will be a mollusk. Can somebody copy and paste that into my Discord so I can save it and add it to the Google Doc later? Thank you so much. But yeah, apparently this is supposed to be for pets, but like, oh my god, should we like do an unboxing now so that I can be motivated to actually use it instead of just leaving this box here for no reason? Do it right now. Ooh. Unboxing. Ugh. So this is what it looks like. Better idea, give it to me. Huh? How rude. Post it in just chat. Thank you so much. Yeah. This is what it looks like. Ta-da! It just looks like a vacuum, but I think, unless I bought the wrong one. Oh yeah, you fill it with water and then, wait, you need to get a formula? I thought it was just like a power wash situation, except it sucks all the water back. No? Oh man, I need to get a... What is this? A 3-in-1 stair tool. Stair tool. I don't understand. Can I like... Huh? What is this? I don't get it. Why is it like this? I'm assuming... This is like a steamer? I don't get it. It's a handheld carpet. But this is just like a... Unless I can open this. I don't want to break it. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. There's that. What is this? Oh, see, now this, it looks like something I could, this one you're just like... Yeah, there's a bunch of different little things. I want to see like the actual... Oh, it came with... Thank God. I was not about to go. Okay. This one is for... What is this for? Can I use this for everything? If swallowed, call a poison control center. Oh! Mocha. Okay. So many little parts. Oh god. Like a whole unboxing. Oh yeah, also we can talk about the freaking 12-hour stream now. I'm doing a 12-hour stream this Saturday. The one thing I'm nervous about, well, two things. The one thing I'm nervous about, the first thing is I bought this Lego set that's of the Disney castle. So there's two versions. There's like the one version that's like $1 billion and it's huge and it has like 4,000 pieces. I think we talked about it briefly before. And then there's a smaller one, a mini version. I don't remember how many pieces there are, but I bought it from the official Lego website. And originally it says, like, when I bought it, it was like, oh, it'll be here in 2 days. I'm like, perfect. But now it's supposed to be here on like Friday, aka the day before. And so hopefully it gets here. Hopefully there's no like super bad weather from now until then. And then my package gets delayed and I'm just sitting here like, what am I supposed to do? Because, for these special event, oh my god, this is so heavy. For these special event things, I don't want to just play like my normal stuff, you know. I want it to be special. I want to do things I don't normally do. Like, I could just sit there and play Bloons for 7 hours, but no one cares. No one, like, I don't even care. Maybe Asia, she will care because she has played Bloons for 7 hours. But I don't think I can do that. Oh, and Ricker. Although I think Ricker will probably be asleep during that time of day. But yeah, I was trying to think of something special to do. And I was like, Legos. Remember when instead of playing the Play-Doh stand, you just built it? Okay, but that's because actually I'm glad I did that because I could milk, that sounds weird. I could do another full stream of just the Play-Doh. It's because the thing took forever to assemble, which is why I gave myself like 3 hours. I think, I don't remember. I think it was, I gave myself 3 hours to build this Lego set. That's, hold on, now I need to look up how big this Lego set is. Mini Disney Castle Lego. It is 567 pieces. Okay, it sounds like a lot, but I don't think it's that much. It's like really small, I think. Oh god. I mean, I can put 567 pieces together in 3 hours. How hard can it be, right? You know, I literally told you it's a Disney castle. Oh yeah, ice cream snacks. That was a fun stream. I mean, I don't know if I can do it again because I feel like it gets old very fast, no? I feel like we did all the content we can do with the, with the ice cream machine. But I don't know, maybe we'll think of something. Spider solitaire for 13 hours straight. Well, that, but also I think it's a little different when you're on stream and you're like not forced to, but it's better for you to talk non-stop. And there's only so many things I can say about balloons, okay? There's only so many excited, like, oh my god, we did it, oh no, like, you know. I can't imagine doing that for 12 hours straight. Oh my god, this is a big boy. Oh my god, should we just do like a cleaning stream? You guys won't be, you won't even be able to hear anything. It'll just be the really loud. Oh god, this is very intimidating. I don't even. Oh god. You know what? We'll worry about this later. I am sure that I will get everything cleaned before my parents get here in July or in June. Because you already know my mom's gonna be like, oh my god, everything is so dirty, even though I'll spend the 2 weeks before they even get here literally cleaning every corner of my apartment. But when they get here, she's still gonna be like, it's so dusty here, like, why don't you clean this? Do you even mop the floor? Okay, please. Yeah, I think I should be able to get it done in 3 hours. Also, the second, hold on, let me take the ice cream cart to the corner and give people Play-Doh ice cream. Huh? I mean, we kind of did that time. We kind of Asia was our waitress and she took all the orders from chat. That was fun. But not a maid outfit. I would not look good in a maid outfit. I'm just telling you that right now. There's no way. How clean are Brian's couches? Listen. I mean, I feel like my apartment is relatively clean when I clean them, and even if when I don't, it's like, you know, I don't let things pile up. But also, it's not like I spill anything on my couch or anything. So it's not like, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe when I actually clean it, it'll be so, like, the water is gonna be so dirty and gross. Show some leg. Oh god, I'm not recreating that clip. I don't know about the tutu. Speaking of the tutu, that's my second thing I'm concerned about. Not the tutu itself, but the Just Dance portion. So remember last time when we did a 12-hour stream, um, we were supposed to do Just Dance at the end, but I was really like tired, obviously, and so we didn't even end up doing it. But I think this time I will plan it. I think I will be okay. My plan is, because it's my stream starts at 9 a.m. my time, right? And so I was just gonna go to Starbucks in the morning and get 2 strawberry acais with no ice, okay? And bring it back, I put it in my fridge, and then I don't know, just drink it halfway, maybe one, and then another one later on. Surely we'll have enough energy. Oh no. I don't know, hopefully. But yeah, I'm excited for it though. I can't believe it's been 2 years. Well, granted, like I did not stream for like 9 months in the 2 years, but listen, it still counts. My time. So wait, what do you mean? The couch looks super clean on stream. Listen, everything looks clean on stream, including me. Thank you so much. Not that I'm dirty or anything. I just meant like the language. Never mind. This is, oh god, it's fine. Okay, my plan for today, or for the next step on my little island, is I want to make. Well, I want to put 2 more houses here, but I don't think I have any more of these dark roof houses, so we just have to like try our luck. We have the white ones. I'm in the same time zone, so it's not just your time. Okay. I don't even know how to in Seth's time zone. Pacific. I'm not used to this hour times. The daylight savings thing, I'm kind of glad we changed it back, even though I was kind of exhausted this morning. I was like, oh my god. I didn't know until I looked on Twitter, but I woke up at like 7 and I was very confused, and then I realized technically it's like 6 a.m. But also my oven and my microwave time is back to normal now, because I did not want to change, you know, what is it, 1 hour ahead. I didn't want to change it back in November because it was way too much work, and also I have to like look for the manual that's somewhere here, and then I have to like press all the buttons. It was way too much work, and so I just left it there since like November. But now it reads the correct time again. I swear, like at one point my AC unit thing that showed a different time, my microwave showed a different time, my oven showed a different time. It was just the whole thing. But now everything's back to normal, so that's good. Yes, exactly. Because also I was like, you know, like nobody's gonna see this. Like my sister will be here for the holidays, but like she doesn't care, you know. But yeah, for I did struggle though. Like in the first like 2 months, I was like, wait, it's 7 already, and then I look at my phone. Oh, it's 6. Waking up at 5 was so hard today. Oh my god, you have to wake up at 5 for school. I'm assuming. RIP. I do that with my cars. Thankfully, my car, when I had a car, it just synced with my phone, so I didn't have to worry about it. But even my phone, sometimes I have to worry about, because, like I said, the stupid time, it just gives me a random time. But now I know, you just change the settings. Okay, we just need to hope that we spawn one of these houses. Oh, also, there's a list of, look at this, all these cute things. It was for church. Oh, it's Sunday. It doesn't feel like a Sunday. It feels like, I don't know. What does it feel like? It feels like a Saturday. It feels like a Thursday or a Saturday. One of those. really cute things. Where's the house? Huh? Oh, silver coins. Okay, we just need to get a bunch of silver coins. I don't have a fancy new car. Mine's medium drag. I got a CD player, but no aux cord. Oh no. Hey, I mean, if it gets you to places, that's all you need, right? Plus, who needs an aux cord when you can just acapella and sing to your heart's content? Oh my god. I remember the first ever CD album I bought. So I didn't really, nobody used, well, my family didn't really use a CD player, but we would get CDs for the car when on our way to school. And we didn't want to just listen to random Chinese radio, And so the first album that I got, have I talked about this on stream? I don't remember. Any guesses? This was like 4th grade, 5th grade? 5th grade or 6th grade. The first album that I ever bought, the CD, I got, oh my god, hold on. I'm blanking on the name now. I need to look it up. Not Britney Spears. If I got Britney Spears, imagine. You have to remember, this was like, I was in a very, very conservative family. Conservative surrounding. It was, is this the right album? What is the CD again? Is it the round thing? Asia. Yes. It's a round thing. Is this the right one? Why is there no list of songs? She got good acoustics when I stick my phone in the cup holder. Exit. Period. Turnip, do you still have that same car? I mean, listen. Turnip, would you like to share the story about your car? The situation with your car? You don't have to. But when you told me about it, I was like, ah. I'm sorry, I grew up in the middle of nowhere. No, you're fine. I think this is the right album. It was Never Say Never, Justin Bieber. Thank you so much. Never Say Never. Some hit songs, including... Why is there no list of songs? Hold on. Oh, that should be me holding your hand. Nobody? Anybody? Wait a minute. This is not the right one. What? Hold on. Baby Justin Bieber. The God-forsaken death wagon. It actually is a death wagon. Like, didn't you say like the brakes didn't really work or something? And so you just kind of had to time it. And also you just had to, like, it goes really, really slow. I don't remember how you explained it to me. I was just like, I'm not going in your car. Oh my god. It was, I think we were literally talking about going to the theater for the show. And I was like, wait, you have a car, right? And she's like, yeah, but I don't know if I can make it from where we are to downtown LA. I was like, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe not. You got that replaced though? We don't have the overheating issue. Okay, that's good. I said, just, be safe out there. I need to see. What album is Baby from? Why does it not say in Wikipedia? That's just so confusing. You know what? Forget it. um, Whenever I would go to a full stop, my car would go out of gear and never really go back in, but she still drives. Also, an ad's about to start. Yeah, she still drives. Surely. I don't know what to do here yet. I need to just get a freaking. Both of my brake lights are out. Oh no. How's your registration? I have a friend that hasn't renewed her sticker thing. It's been like 2 years, like since COVID. And I don't think she plans on doing it anytime soon. And like she gets stopped. It's funny, she's told stories of how she gets stopped by the police or whatever. Oh my god. I have some stories. I know one of my friends have used the power of seduction to get out of a ticket. And it worked. Like, what? Like, seriously, in 2023. But yeah, I guess, don't take this advice, but if you flash a boob, apparently you can get away with. Oh no. We don't talk about the. Okay, you know what? We don't have to talk about it. My card, this is a scary thing. Oh no. Is she white? No. The last and biggest offense is the fact that if I have my light on and come to a complete stop, I have to turn them off before I can. Wait. If I have my light on, okay, light on, and come to a complete stop, your car just stops working. Oh no. Wait. What does that mean? Flashing a boob? Being like, hey officer, do you want to see this? That's what that means. The mechanics left. Oh my god, I'm kind of glad I didn't really have like major car issues, because I swear, like, these places, you really have to go with people that, well, you either have to know what you're talking about, or you have to go with a friend that knows what they're, because it's like the easiest place to get scammed. Because imagine, like, I don't know anything about cars, like, you're gonna be like, oh no, everything needs to be fixed, and then you're like, okay, how much does this cost? And then they overcharge you and all this stuff. And also with the lights on, it will randomly start slowing down and have to tap a secret little pedal rhythm. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, I like this fence. It's very cute. I'ma save it. Do I really not have space? There we go. Beat the car up. Yeah, for real. The thing is, like, it's LA, so you kind of need a car to get anywhere. Also, just America in general. The rhythm changes every time, too. You must be really good at rhythm games. That is terrifying. My first oil changes. Oh my god. See, with oil changes, I just, there's like there are cheaper options out there, but I just went to, what are those places called? It's basically like a drive-through, and then they just get it done within like 15 minutes. Because normally, cheaper places, you have to like leave the car with them, and then you come back like later, I just didn't want to deal with that. And so I went to a place that I could just stay in the car and they just do it for you. And you know how they always show, well, I don't know if anybody does that, but People that do it for you, they always show you the stick with the oil, being like, see, I changed your oil. I'm like, mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at. It's like, okay, cool. Yep, I see it. You are holding up a stick with oil. Mm-hmm. It's changed. Nice job. But yeah, you either have to know somebody or just not get scammed. Good luck. But yeah. It almost does the bare minimums, so just no road trips. Okay, but also no trips for more than that take like I don't know 30 minutes. Oh my god, I got so lucky. Look, I got a house. We put the house here. Cute. You can also turn on and off the lights. You can also adjust the time of day. Look at this. It's daytime here, and look. Wow, so pretty. Oh my god, it's so bright all of a sudden. Oh no, that's too. Wait, I need a happy medium. Hold on. Hold. Oh. There we go. That's better. I mean, Asia, unfortunately that's just where you live. Like where you live, it's like that. It's not just like a certain profession. It's just everywhere. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get rid of this beast. This year is the year. This is your year. This is our year. This is very cute. However, I will go back to here. Yeah, people are mean sometimes. I like to think that there are still good people out there, but sometimes it do be very disheartening for sure. Let's see what we get. No. We have so many white roofs already. Also, I should probably organize my boxes a little bit. It's fine. You know what? Who needs to organize? Not me. When in doubt, get a 2 and 3rd opinion. That is true. Just go to a bunch of different places. It's just like we shouldn't. This shouldn't be a thing, you know? We should just be able to just go somewhere and get it fixed. You know, it's a lot of time commitment. It's a lot. But it just sometimes you don't have any other choice. I'm glad when I even got the car in the first place, my dad was there with me because I would not know what to say or do. Like, I also don't know what the normal pricing is. That's the main problem. Like, I don't know how much things are supposed to cost. And so even if they give you a number, like what if it's like a ridiculous number? And I'm over here thinking like, oh, that's actually like really reasonable price. I don't know. I'm also glad that I didn't have to change a tire or my car just stops working in the middle of a freeway. Like, I'm glad I never have to deal with those problems. So very lucky, very lucky and thankful. Oh yeah, that's the best, Mouse. If you like know someone and they're actually like nice people. Oh my god, my luck. I already found my 2 houses. Perfect. Ta-da! I don't know what to do over here. Because I want to add another like clutter section. Because I'm really obsessed with these 12 tiles. 3 times 4. Math. Thank you so much. I feel like everything is perfectly placed. Thank you so much. And also this little area right here. I want to do another one of these back here. But this is on like the 3rd floor and I'm gonna need a bunch of random blocks. My Sunday school teacher came with me to get my car since he knows a lot about not the Sunday school teacher. I'm really curious about what you guys do during Sunday school. Because when I was teaching Sunday school, all we did, we sang some songs, okay? We sometimes I would make a little PowerPoint presentation. We would play games. That was my favorite part. And then we just wait for the adults to finish their service. We just fool around. As for the pricing thing, you can always ask for an itemized invoice, then do a quick Google search on parts for prices. Most auto shops use local parts stores for things other than... Yeah. It's like a whole new world over there. I need to learn brand new things. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with car problems yet. Did I tell you guys, my family, my dad wanted to rent a car when they're here in Vancouver, but I think I successfully convinced them not to. I made a whole like chart thing. I was like, this is how much it would cost for us if we were to take public transportation. This is how much it would cost to rent a car for like a month and a half. Now, as you can see, one is way cheaper than the other, even though we have 5 people, you know, and it's not like it's not like we're in a rush. You guys will be here for a month and a half, so it's like, we're not in a rush to see everything in 2 days, you know? We can take our time. We'll just see one thing a day. Because if we were to see everything in a day, you guys would be so bored. And then my mom's like, oh, but when you're with family, you will never be bored, you know? You're with your fam. I'm like, maybe not for you. For me, a whole new world. Time to learn something new. We spent the first 15 minutes talking about our week. We read the Bible verses. I hated memorizing Bible verses, and so I would never make the kids memorize anything. Teach the lesson, something they involve him attempting to draw things, then we had to ask what it is. Then we wait for the adults. I feel like that's the universal thing. We just wait for the adults because they take too long, okay? Please tell me why. Oh my god. How do people even have the patience? Okay? Some people just go on and on and on. I can't. Like, at most, do 30 minutes. And then, you know, time to go eat lunch because I'm hungry and I don't want to stay here for another hour and a half. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever told this on stream. Have I? Maybe I did. So while I was back home, oh god, I'm saving this VOD. It's fine. While I was back home, I would go to church with my parents, right? And so I didn't really feel like I fit in because it was like this Chinese church, and so my mom was like, "Oh, you should look for like an English-speaking church. Maybe that way you'll feel more at home, maybe, because since you've lived in America for like 4 years." And I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll do it. Oh my god, I went to this went to this place. Have I told this story? Maybe I have. I thought it was just an English-speaking one, but no, it's English and Chinese, English, Mandarin, and Cantonese, 3 languages at the same time. So this pastor would say one sentence in English, the same sentence in Chinese and Mandarin, and then the same sentence in Cantonese. It was 3 times as long. This could have been a 30-minute thing, but it's like 3 times as long. Oh my god, I was like, never again. I'm not going to this one. Maybe it's a difference in generations. Other generations were raised. Yeah. Listen, like I don't care like what you believe as long as it's not hurting anyone, you know? And so I don't know, I like to be respectful and stuff, but sometimes I feel like when people are not being respectful to, then I don't have to be respectful back. But there are. Oh my god, that scared me so bad. Why did that come out of my desktop audio and not my earphones? Hi, Cajun. Oh my god, sound alerts is officially broken. Hold on, let me try. There we go. Hopefully that should be fixed. I haven't been to an English-speaking church before. I don't think I could ever do it. Well, there's also a different bunch of different kinds, right? There's ones that look like actual concerts, like you're at a, I don't know, Taylor Swift concert with projections and lights and smoke, and you know, it's like a whole thing. But then there's like more traditional ones where people just sing hymns. I like a service that English is another language. It would be a place to learn another language. I mean, you would think that, right? But after you go a few times, you'll be like, okay, let's move along, you know? Let's get this over with. I think what made it worse was that I understood all 3 languages. So maybe I can understand, you know, if it's like a different language that you don't really know, it'd be cool to like hear what different languages sound like. But when you know all 3 languages and the pastor is saying the same thing 3 times, it's like, okay, we get it. But hi, Cajun. I hope you're having a good day. It's Sunday. Oh wait, you have the day off tomorrow, right, Cajun? I remember you saying you have Mondays and Tuesdays. I think, unless I'm mistaken. We have more grass. I need random blocks so I can put it underneath, because I don't want to waste my grass blocks. I'll be more focused on identifying the words in Chinese and finding it in English. Yeah. I still find it so funny when you say that you have the Chinese version of the Disney song stuck in your head. Even though you don't know the words. And I don't even remember the words. I have class tomorrow. Oof. Good luck in class. I remember when I was talking about how I wanted to take the, like, it was a 3-hour course? It felt like longer than that. The test that I wanted to take. I still haven't done it yet. The one about alcohol. Plays in my head a lot still. I don't know if I ever showed this, but when my friends showed me English Bible for the first time, I cried because I got so overwhelmed. Not the English Bible. That's funny. Yeah. There are different versions. Why am I talking about this? There are different versions. Some with easier language, like words, you know. But there's a lot of different versions. It's funny because there are like words specifically. There's like versions specifically made for kids to understand. Ooh, I got a tree. Where should we put this tree? Oh, I have a lot of extra trees. Never mind. I thought I didn't have trees. I want to make clutter like this one. What if we just add clutter over here? That's a good idea. Hold. We do this. We just put a bunch of random things over here. We'll do like a step down here. I have no idea what version it was. Oh. Yeah, because there's versions where it sounds like Shakespeare sometimes. That's called the King James version. Thank you so much. I need more of these. Great, now we have a square. We can fill it with stuff. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Oh, oops. I need a block. more block. King James is my favorite. I could never. It's so hard to read. Oh no, do I not have enough? Oh, I do. Ta-da. Okay, now we decorate. He just never touched the English part. Honestly, fair, very fair. Hold on, let me just. Okay. You were taught to read Old English. That's actually really cool. I wonder, okay, if English is your first language, do you understand Shakespeare? Like when you're reading like a Shakespeare play, do you understand everything that's going on? Or do you also have to look up like what the heck is going on, you know? What is Old English? Well, in my mind, it's just like Shakespeare language. Like there's no, language is different as a language evolves as time passes, right? And so a lot of the words, a lot of the everyday things that we say now, they don't say that, I don't know, 100 years ago, you know? Imagine 100 years ago, someone's like, slay! 98% of the time I know what's going on. There are a few words I would have to look up because I forget. Oh, interesting. Yeah, for me, I have to Spark Notes it. Do people even use Spark Notes anymore? Or am I old? Don't answer that. The old part. Try French. Oh god, absolutely not. I could never. Did I tell you I used to take French lessons as a kid because my mom made me? But then I just stopped. The teacher was really nice though. My brain could not comprehend 4 languages. I'm so done with myself. What do you mean? Yeah, shit. In school, oh my god. In high school, all the required reading for English class, I want to say 80% of the time, I didn't actually read the books. I just Googled the summaries, and so I knew what was going on. Which kind of sucks because one of my English teachers caught on to everybody doing that, and so she would do like a daily quiz, but then she would ask really specific questions about the particular chapter. Like, what color dress did this person, what was this person wearing when she said this to this person? And then we're like, oh no, they didn't say that about this in the summary. At first when you said Shakespeare, I got so confused. Oh, Shakespeare. I don't know. I feel like a lot of Korean words are just English words, but like enunciated more, if that makes sense. Oh god, now I'm thinking about Korean fried chicken, and now I want Korean fried chicken. I actually had Korean fried chicken yesterday. Thank you so much. I'm turning this. The last time I went to Korea was when I was in middle school, and did you know that, well, actually I don't know if they still do this, but when I went, they used, in like malls, they had little play sections just for kids. Stream elements. So if you've ever been to an IKEA, depending on where you're from, you know how there's like the play section for kids? Like parents can just drop their kids off and then they can go shopping or whatever, walk around the store. They have that in a lot of Korean malls, just which is perfect because I would just be playing with my sister while my mom does all the shopping. Oh, I miss travel. It's been so long. Well, that's not true. The last time I traveled was like July of last year, but still, it feels long. Oh, update on our little trip to the middle of nowhere that my parents wanted to go to. I haven't replied to them yet. So they want to go to like this random mountain place, right? And to like look at the view, I guess, which is fine. I just can't stay there for more than 3 days. They wanted me to look for like different tour groups so we can like. Well, actually, I was the one that suggested the tours because I didn't feel like researching by myself and planning everything by myself because that's just like normally I like that because I like the freedom, you know. We can just go anywhere we want and like we don't have to worry about being with a group of people. It's like talking with others, whatever. It's a lot of inconvenience. It is cheaper, but also there's not as much freedom. And normally that's fine. Like normally I like to plan things myself so that I can go to the places that I want to go. But when it comes to the middle of nowhere, I would rather just someone take me. I don't want to plan it. But my mom's like asking all these questions. The most annoying thing is we are a family of 5, right? And in most hotels, they only allow 4 people to stay in one hotel room. And so we would have to get 2 hotel rooms, which is so expensive. I mean, we could get like an Airbnb, but nobody likes that. And also, again, middle of nowhere. They don't really have. To think that at one point we were really close to each other, probably a few hours depending on where. Oh yeah. I mean, remember I literally showed you the map. Even where I lived. We were kind of close. Fun fact, Louisiana is the only state where the state constitution is written in French, was technically not officially translated to English until. Interesting. That is very interesting. I love history things because, well, maybe not like the exact dates and stuff. I don't like memorizing those, but I love. My favorite thing is like seeing how history has affected the way we are now, you know? I don't know if that made any sense. That sounds very nerdy of me, but listen. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Because it's so interesting. Like, whether it's, it can be like big things to even little things. Like, oh my god, it was so funny today. So, there's a thing that Canada does, well, especially in Vancouver. I don't know about other places, but this whole place used to be like, you know, indigenous land, right? And so anytime there's like a concert or like an event happening, before it starts they always like, we would like to recognize. I wonder if there's like the official wording on the fly. Oh yeah, they have it here too. Like we acknowledge that it is on unceded territories belonging to the Musqueam and Squamish and like, you know, Squamish nations, and we respect and thank them for like the land or whatever. It's like a really generic thing that they say before every like event, which is like really cool. But today it was kind of spicy because it was a very like LGBT like play, right? And so the director came out, he was like very flamboyant. It was hilarious. And he was like, we would like to acknowledge that this is stolen land. And then I could feel all the older generation around me just like kind of like chuckle. Because normally they're not that straightforward, you know. They're just like, we acknowledge the land, but like, yeah, this is stolen land. Everyone was just like and in my head I was like, that's right. That's right. It was funny in my mind. I don't know. Also, an ad is about to start. You love history for how it actually is. Lots of schools make history miserable. That is true. That is true. And also, I mean, with all the censoring going on, it's just like, it's kind of sad. Do you guys ever? There's always good teachers and bad teachers, right? And you really have to get lucky. I think I got really lucky with a lot of teachers. Like, a lot of my teachers in both high school and college, oh my god, this is the cutest. Look at this. Oh my god, that is so cute. I love when I hear someone say go back to your... Don't even get me started. But what was I saying? I forgot. Oh, I got really lucky with some of my teachers because they try to actually make classes interesting instead of just like, you know. I think it also has to do with my school, both high school and college. It was like a smaller school. It wasn't like one of those huge, like famous universities where it's like a set curriculum and like, you know, like the big schools, the professors there, they don't even care about teaching, you know? They're just there to do their own thing, whether it's like their own research or whatever, and they're just teaching classes just because they can. And like they don't even care about their students, they don't care about what they're teaching. But, you know, sometimes you get good ones. But yeah. Go back to your own country. Did I tell you guys about my Finsta and how when I left America I took a picture at the airport being like bye? It was like a gif of a certain president being like, go back to your, if you don't like it, so if you don't like this place, go back to where you came from. And then, you know, I can post like multiple pictures in one post. The first picture was like of that picture, and then you can swipe right, and then you just see me with my luggage at the airport being like, peace out. I thought it was funny. People need to learn to cohabit. Exactly. And it's like, when people say that, in my mind, I always like to fight back in my mind, even though I know that I'm never going to. I'm just like, okay, then go back to Europe because that's where you're from. Like, be like, but I can't do it. I'm too shy. Does this look better down here, or does it look better up here? I don't know. I like the grass. That's fine. Oh my god, Asia, that emote. Oh my god. I know I've been saying this a lot, but Jaywen was... I also said this in the beginning of stream, but Jaywen was sketching my emotes today. Oh my god, so cute. I love it. She's so good at what she does. Literally so talented. Up there, huh? Oh my god, I still remember. Yeah, I think, well, not that I'm gonna have kids, but like in my first gen, I don't know the terminology, but yeah, like people think that like, you know, whenever people bring up like horrible things, they're like, oh, you know, that's in the past, like just forget about it, and you know, like, why are you still on about this? But it's literally like, it's only been a few generations. Like people's great grandma, you know, there's literally people that are still alive that like World War II, like people that experienced World War II. There's literally people. It's literally not that long ago. Like segregation in America, not that long ago. Maybe like 3-4 generations. Maybe people just try to like, I don't know. Maybe is it some kind of guilt that they just want to think that it's happened a long time ago, so it doesn't really matter anymore, and that it doesn't really affect society today, when it's like, no, bestie. exactly, the past, it really, it dictates. It's like a lot of things. I recently saw a TikTok talking about how people, you know how people get annoyed when people use filler words. Well, this specific TikTok was talking about how this guy was like, why do girls always say like, like just say your sentence? And then apparently there's like a history behind, people are like, well, it's because men always cut women off, and so women have to use filler words to not be cut off. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't know this. Now it makes sense. Now I don't complain anymore when people say like. I'm like, okay. That's the T. I don't know what I would be, because I think people are called first gen when their parents both came from another country and their kid is born in America, and I'm just no gen. I don't know. I don't think there's like a, well, maybe there is, I just don't know about it, but I don't know if there's like an official name for these things. But I don't know. I love history. Okay, I wanna clutter my areas. Should I add a tree? What if we use one of these? First gen is first born in America, but what if you're... So would I be zero gen? Gen? Wait. Then what am I? I don't know. I'm not born in America. I don't know. Second gen. So your parents were born in America. I don't know what I am. Oh, also, I would just like to point out that this game, I swear, birds follow me in every game. Look, there are birds in my game. There are also frogs in my game, which Eleni would appreciate. Oh, there's the frog. Look at that. Oh, it jumped away. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. The frog. We are just zero gen. Slay. Wait, but oh, that's yeah. I was gonna say your parents, but then your parents are also zero gen. Oh, you know, just a bunch of zero gens hanging out. Hawaii became a state in 1960. Yeah, that's literally not that long ago. Like a few years before my parents are born. That's crazy. I have been seeing a lot of TikToks about Hawaii specifically, and how they don't want a bunch of tourists there, which I totally get it, because it's, you know, they're not the most pleasant people to deal with, but also it's like a whole thing, right? It's like good for tourism, but then at the same time, I don't know, it's a whole thing. Oh, hi, Kane. Good morning. How was your stream? My dad was born before Hawaii became a state. I mean, no offense, Dad. Kayak! Kayak has arrived. Look, Kane. I added some new things. We have a new section over here and over here. And also, I'm not good at clutter in The Sims, but look at this clutter right here. Thank you so much. And yes, there's a bird. We don't talk about that. You're slaying. Thank you so much. Oh god, I can't tell if my lighting is horrible or if it's just my monitor. Have a good leaf, Ricker. I'm slaying, bestie. Thank you so much. You'd be first gen, lived in America if your parents didn't have citizenships. But I'm not born in America though, so does that count? Does that matter? Have a store safe to trip. I still don't know whether this is supposed to be like a log cabin or if it's like a doghouse. I'm pretty sure it's a log cabin because the problem is it's literally the same size as a flower. Almost. Maybe like over here. We can add a tree or something. Maybe it's a huge flower. Maybe. The sunflower is huge then. Let's see, what do we have? We have a rock. Uh-oh. Ooh, this tent would be cute. Hold on, I'm getting rid of this. I have one tent here already, but maybe like this. The little houses. I know, I made little villages. And I tried to make it, I tried to not make the same mistake as my Animal Crossing house, or island, where everything is just a grid, even though this is literally blocks, you know? And so I tried to make like different up and down, and then it's like a little twist and turns. So it's not just like a straight line for everything, because that seems to be my problem. There's also a trash can here, which is just a storage space, but it's so big compared to everything else. Oh, ooh. I could use my really cute pet jars. Look, this is Draco. Ta-da. Put him right here. There's at least 2 classifications: the incoming generations of the country, but the originally held birth certificates in another country. They outlived generation, and then the generation. Oh my god! You know what? I'm just gonna call myself an immigrant. I don't care. I don't know. Speaking of immigration. On Friday, I'm going to be practicing for my English exam. Thank you so much. On stream. I'm very excited for it. I don't know why. I think it's because the questions are gonna be really troll, but also, like, what if I fail the test? I think the scoring system is like 0 to maybe like 12 or something, and I think I only need a 5 to pass, but I don't know, I haven't looked too much into it yet. I think it'll do great. Thank you so much. I mean, I hope so. It'll be kind of embarrassing if I don't. I think I'm gonna just stick with immigrant because this is confusing. Yes, same. It's also semantics. I'm obsessed with family trees, so that's the only reason I know the difference. Most people don't care. Yeah. I feel like the conversation, this topic specifically, doesn't really get brought up that often anyways. In everyday, I don't know. What can I add to my clutter? Does this look cute? Like, why are these lamps so big? I don't like this. I don't know my family tree. I think, oh god, if I were to do a family tree, I would have to ask my parents. Because I don't know half the people. This is kind of cute. I have a little garden gnome too. A feverish? Yeah. I don't even know how to say that word. I like how both Mouse and Ricker put it in Discord. Perfect. Why doesn't my family have a tree? Not an actual tree, Asia. Not an actual tree. like a diagram, a chart. Oh my god, it's hilarious. What if I put the gnome in the middle? We can add some flowers. I have 3 of these. Oh god, that's too much. Is this a plant? This is a plant. It's not a pretty plant though. Is this, oh my god, is this a turnip? Or a radish? I don't know what this is. Maybe we put this right here. And then we can water them so that it will grow. It's just like, how come everybody has trees? Imagine if it's like a Asia, just look up in Google Images family tree and then you will understand it. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, imagine having a tree that, you know how sometimes when you go to different parks and they have like park benches dedicated to like a family or something? They have that in Disneyland. Like in the front entrance, there's like tiles, brick tiles with their names. Is the English test you are I just had like the biggest brain fart. Is the English test you're taking something we can do with you? I think so. It's like an online, like free sample practice test or whatever. And I don't think you have to sign up for anything. But it's also not like SAT, level. I think it's more. I wonder if they quiz test you on grammar, because I don't know how grammar would prove that you are able to live in Canada without. I don't know. Hi, Mika. No, Asia, you're not dumb. You just didn't know about it. There's a difference. Exactly. Learning new things isn't dumb. Hi, Mika. Happy Sunday. Is this Tinkerbell? Oh my god, this is a firefly. This is kind of cute. This will be cute next to our little campfire. Oh, we need a campfire! Milk! Oh my god, congratulations, Mika! You have a nickname! Mika has been really upset because Asia never gave her a Oh my god! Congratulations! Congratulations. What is this music over here, please? I have finally been accepted. Also, I find it hilarious how you still have Bubbles emotes. She hasn't streamed in a long time. I don't know if she plans on coming back. I'm still salty about my grade on my family. Wait, grade? I thought you were being quizzed on your family. I was like, why are you being quizzed? But you mean like a project, a school project. I don't know anything about my dad. I wasn't able to trace my family that far behind. We had one kid in class that was able to trace his lineage back to Benjamin Franklin. I feel like that's not a very fair way to grade assignments. That's because not everyone's family history is. That's kind of upsetting. Yeah, that seems like I would get mad. I would complain to the principal. Oh my god, in middle school, high school, my the head principal of our school, it was like a close, he was close, his family was close with my family. It's because we were both Cantonese, and also the principal's wife happened to be the music / choir / drama teacher. And so I feel like I was the luckiest kid in school because I had the connections, I could never get in trouble. Not that I would get in trouble. I was definitely a goody two shoes, but I would, there's drama theater. It's like my thing, right? And also, whenever they were like unfair things that were happening, My mom would just talk to the principal and it would be resolved like that. So easy. It was very nice. Oh my god, though I will say that whole family, they tried to keep in touch with me in college and like after high school. It was so awkward though, because they would constantly be like, oh, we should get on a FaceTime call or whatever, a video call, and like catch up. And I did it one time, but it was so awkward because it was like one of those things where I just nod and smile and laugh, like, ha ha ha, that's so cool. Like, I don't want to share with you about my private life or like, you know, school. Like, you don't need to know these things. It was really awkward. It only lasted one time because after that they were like, oh, we should do it again, this was so much fun. I'm like, I'm like, oh yeah, I should wait until like, oh, Allie is gonna be here with me like during the summer or something, blah blah. But then COVID happened and then we just never talked again. Which totally fine with. It took us years to find out all the family history. Our family does not talk about the past at all. Interesting. So the fact we were able to get that info was a miracle. Oh my god, you know what's scary? 23andMe and Ancestry.com or like, and all those things, because there's like things that can trade. What was the thing that Lainey showed us the other day? And by the other day I mean like 2 months ago. She like showed us, she screen shared her whole family tree. Not on stream, so she didn't technically dox, you know. I mean, she doxed it to like me and Kane. But that was her answer. Yeah, but it was like she knew a lot of people. Like there was a lot of people in the database, and I'm over here like, I don't know all these people in my family. I also want to do a 23andMe, but I heard that it doesn't really work for. It mostly works for white people. It doesn't really work for Asian specifically, because it'll just say like China. Like, okay, great. Like, but I think that also has to do with historically. You know, we didn't really go to that many places. We didn't really mix a lot, at least in my family. Part of me doesn't want to see how white I really am. It's so funny. I mean, like, it's still cool though. You could see like which European country, you know? Do you ever wonder that? I wonder that all the time. I also want to do an ancestral DNA test. There's some tea about my mom's side I don't want to share. Oh? I'm actually part Irish. Oh? Yeah, I feel like it would be really interesting to see. There's also been a lot of, oh god, now that I'm talking about this, there's gonna be, you guys are gonna see TikToks about it. And I will also be seeing TikToks about it. I'll stay brown, thank you. Oh. My mom's family is all from Georgia and Atlanta, but her last name is literally an Irish last name. Ooh. Maybe there's gonna be some drama that you will find out about. That's tea. I want more bamboo. This is kind of awkward. Maybe like this. Like this. The bad thing about 23andMe is that they use current demographics to see where you're from. So one day you could be 30% Irish, next day 0. Huh? That does not sound like accurate. I feel like, oh god, because I also understand that it can be very emotional for some people, you know, to like find out, you know, where they're from and like their family history and like how they ended up where they are now. Like if they're just making up random stuff, I feel like that's kind of I don't know. Wait, you did a 23andMe, Asia? What did it say? Did it just say like Korean? Or like Korean, Chinese, Japanese, something like that. Nothing else. Like at least give us like the region, you know, maybe like northeast China, northwest, like something. I have a family member that has a last name that is not traditionally from someone as white as we are, and I'm so confused by it. Maybe there's T. Who knows? I wonder if people have actually like argued. Like, what if someone looked at their results and they were like, "That is inaccurate. Nope, I refuse." What is this? Oh, this is also a turnip of some sort. This plant looks pretty. Ethnicity quest. Oh wait, I already filled out my. Oh, there's the same one here. Never mind. If my grandma's parents were both from India, but nationality. Hold on, I got distracted. From Trinity. That's a lot of math that my brain cannot comprehend. You're asking the wrong person. Hopefully someone in chat can answer you, Nick. I was like 98 something Korean and a little over 1% something Chinese. Yeah, basically. I feel like that's the same for most people. If they're not like mixed or something. Wait, there was a lawsuit? Well, there you go. I wonder I don't know, I wonder if they won or what happened. People have found out that their parent isn't biologically. What was that show that keeps like showing up on my For You page? You are not the father, and then she's like, ah, and then she runs away. She like runs backstage, and then the camera tries to follow her, and she's like, stop recording me, stop. What is that show called? Oh, it's like an old show. Jerry Springer, maybe. No, it's like almost like a talk show-esque. I don't remember the name. My dad is 75-25, my mom is 100. Am I 50-50? Yeah, it's not the same because you are 50 of the 75 and 50 of the 25. Wait, no. You're oh god, I can't. This is too. I can't. I give up. I tried, and I just, sometimes in life you just have to give up. Okay, this is something that I have learned today. And it's 11 p.m. Whoa, it is 11 p.m. for East Coast. That's crazy. Oh, we have a fireplace. This is cozy. Although this one, okay, which one should I use? Because both of these look really cute. Although this black kind of crashes with the Draco. So maybe, I think this one's cuter. Oh no. Not the quote. Like to know my full background. You should do it. Oh my god. Also, this is how you know I actually was so close to actually buying it. The kit itself is so expensive. Like, I know they have to do all these like tests or whatever in the lab, but it's so expensive. I don't remember the price, but if you're gonna get it during like Black Friday or something when they have deals, because I swear, like, hold on, I don't want to spread fake news. I'm gonna look it up right now, because it's like $200 or $250 or something crazy like that. Look. Oh, so there, for 23andMe, there's two kinds. There's like a it's like $130 version, and there's a $250 version. Oh, the more expensive one tells you about your health. I'm like, how? I don't know how you can. I don't know. I'm always glad it doesn't show region because, I mean, I don't think anyone here would judge, but part of my family. Well, that's nothing to be like ashamed of, because that's just history, Because it used to be It used to be one country, right? Unless my history has failed me. But, you know. I already know I'm at chance of high blood pressure and diabetes. Oh no. Well, time to take better care of yourself. And you know how you can take better care of yourself? By hydrating. Wow. Such a simple solution, and yet such a hard thing to do sometimes. You can be genetically disposed to some. I know, it's horrible. I'm not ashamed nor just afraid of people because, oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. There do be a lot of misconceptions and stereotypes and all that stuff. Oh god, I hate that I have to collect these coins like this. I need to place one of these dishes. Let's put one over here somewhere. I want to hide this somewhere though. You know what? Oh god, this looks ugly. I have family who fought in a rebel. Oh. I already know diabetes is a risk for both mom and great grandma. Oh yeah. I don't know what my family. I don't even know like what's been going on. So, I don't know. Oh god, this is so unorganized. Rebellion. I got loyalties and royalties. Okay, Slay. King Ricker. Okay, I see you. I also have the sickle cell gene thing. Huh? Luckily, I don't have. It would be a bad thing to have children with someone that also has the gene. See, this is too much science. First, it was too much math. It's too late at night to science. It's a song? Wait, what? Thank you for the quote. Oh, Kendrick Lamar. I haven't heard a single Kendrick Lamar song. Okay, I want a rock. This rock. Look at this. Ta-da! A rock right here. Oh god, maybe this on a rock? That's kind of cool. Kind of. We can add this. We can add another frog here. Eleni would appreciate this. A frog here. And then maybe I can use. I don't like this clutter. No, maybe not every block has to be filled with things. I don't know. You rock. No, you. You rock. Just put this here for now. What does it mean when you call someone a rock? Yeah, well, when you say like, it's just like awesome, you know? You're cool, you're awesome. What is the point of this game? To make it look aesthetically pleasing. It's like Animal Crossing meets Minecraft, except you put every single block yourself, and you can design your little floating island. And also, you don't really choose what items you get. You just it's like luck based. You just put a coin in here and just see what pops up. It's just like a clicking game basically. It's basically perfect for just chatting background games, you know. I'm sorry for so many questions. You are totally fine. That's the point of stream, no? Talking to chat. Sometimes people use it in a phrasing more like oh yeah, there's many different definitions for rock. But yeah. Oh my god, paragraph. Can you get info about your last name from the DNA test? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I don't know. Can't you change your last name? Are you legally allowed to change your last name? Asking for a friend. Not that I want to change mine or anything, but because, you know, sometimes people just make shit up. You can? Yeah, so like, I feel like that's not, it doesn't, your last name doesn't really, I mean, maybe it can, I don't know, maybe it gives you like a hint of where your heritage could possibly be from. Like, for example, if my last name is like Kim or something, I'm not gonna, oh, maybe my family's Irish. Like, no, that's not how that works. But last year I had a teacher that was so confused with my last name and how it was. I was like, wait, what? Oh my god, remember when in high school, like in the beginning of the school year, when teachers would try to pronounce your name for attendance and everyone, well, maybe this is just like an international school problem. It's like everyone would just like giggle because the teacher can't pronounce your name correctly. That was annoying. Trying to pronounce my full name. Oh my god. Your sister changed her last name a few times. Oh, what's the T? Hello? It's annoying. Did you have to question Kane? Was that a part of your like wedding? Like, don't you have to register for, what do you have to do when you get married? Do you have to register at like a courthouse and then you have to, do you change your name at the same time? Like your last name? Just for future no, just kidding. I'm just genuinely curious. I know that my last name changed to Ellis Island when they came to America. Interesting. Showed in paperwork. My classmate's great-grandfather changed his last name, and rather than him having an Indian last name, it's very Americanized. Yeah. I also saw this TikTok. I don't know if it's true or not, but like when people moved to America, well, it moved. When Europeans came to America, they just changed their last name based on what they do. So like Smith, like blacksmith. Is that true? Maybe I'm I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe that was just like a comedy sketch. I don't know. She's weird. She went with Star and then don't dox your sister. Your name changes when you marry? Yeah. Well, in English, yeah. Not in... Oh no. Not in Asian languages though, I don't think. My mom went through the documents, she filled it out wrong for changing the last name, and now she still has her original. Oh my god. That's similar to my, Ricker, I'm just gonna block that so that that particular word is not gonna be a permitted term, but yes, that's history. That's the T. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, my mom has a different last name than her sisters. Even though it's pronounced the same way, and it's written in the same way in Chinese, but in English it's different because they just spelled it wrong. There's two different spellings. I don't want to, I'm not gonna tell you guys my mother's maiden name, so you guys can like use my credit card. No, you're fine, Ricker. I just didn't want to add that as a permitted term. In the US, you have to apply for a marriage license. Okay. If you're changing your last name, you sign it with your new last name. Oh my god. So, I forgot about Social Security. Oh my god, you have to change everything. That's annoying. That is annoying. Driver's license. Oh my god, that is annoying. It's kind of like starting over again in a new country. Changing your name on every single account. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh. Well, it looks like I will not be changing my... Actually, well, I guess I don't really have to anyways, but yeah. That is a hassle. This music is a little loud. I just got an email for my phone bill for my Hong Kong number. It's so annoying. I have 3 phone numbers from 3 different countries. I only use one of them, but my parents don't want me to delete them because just in case. And also, I think my sister is using my number. I don't know. It's annoying because it's still through my bank, and so I have to pay for it every month. And I have to remember to pay for it. And to answer Asia's question, you don't have to change your last name. Yeah. You can do whatever you want. That is true. Hold on. I'm nosy. I just got a notification and I have to click on it. Oh, no. Learning so much today. Well, that's what happens when you tune into twitch.tv/itsbrianso. We are an educational stream. Oh my god, this clutter is ugly. Brian's our teacher now. I don't know if that's a good idea. I know that when moving from like India or Trinidad to the US, they would change an American name for their book name. So like my grandma, her book name is interesting. Yeah, I did see I went to a museum here in Vancouver and they had like a little exhibit about like Chinese Canadians, like how they immigrated to Canada. And they were talking about how a lot of the names, well, one, it's like statistically, when you're applying for a job, if you have a non-POC name, you're more likely to get interviewed, and that's just a fact. Look it up. But also, like, I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of different reasons. Discrimination, pronunciation, people just don't want to deal with that, So it makes sense, but... There was a husband and wife couple, and one of their last names was black, and the other was white. And then when they got married as a joke, they changed both of their names to... I can't tell if this is like an actual fact, or if this is like part of a joke. I don't know. But that is hilarious. Oh my god. I don't know if I've ever told this story before. And it is kind of late night, so I feel like I can tell it's a little spicy. It's not too spicy, but I had a classmate. He was from Zimbabwe, and well, first of all, like, if you don't look Asian, like, this is the unfortunate truth. If you don't look Asian, and you live in China, because there's a lot of there's a lot of censorship, right? And so Chinese people aren't that exposed to different cultures and different ethnicities and all that stuff, only in movies. And so it's like a celebrity, right? They think of like people as celebrities when they see them. And so whether you're like white or black or whatever, if you're in China, people will randomly come up to you and take pictures with you. They will like touch your hair. It's like, it can be very jarring. But they're not trying to be offensive, they just are not they just never seen it before. And so one of my friends, he's from Zimbabwe, and at school, wait, my mom literally got me a shirt that said, "I don't speak Spanish, I'm Hawaiian." That's funny. At school, normally we were in a small school, right? And so each grade, there was only one class. I know in America sometimes like one grade has like so many different classes, but each grade had one class of around like maybe 20 students. Our grade, though, there was one year where we had a bunch of students, and so they split our class into two. And because our school mascot was a tiger, our school's official like colors were like yellow and black, because like tiger, like the stripes, you know. So we had like the yellow class and the black class. My friend, let's just call him Adam, okay? So Adam was in the yellow class. He was just, who cares? It's just the name of the class. I know where this is going. Also, just a reminder, that school was very conservative, very Trump, very, so just have that in the back of your mind, okay? So we were doing an earthquake drill, like an evacuation drill, where, everyone has to line up outside on the field according to your class, in order, very orderly manner. So we lined up. We had the yellow class and the black class, and then Adam was standing, in the yellow class line, because he was in the yellow class. And so this teacher comes up and it's like looking and just making sure everyone's where they're supposed to be. And then she comes up to Adam. She's like, "You're in the yellow class?" It was Adam was just like, "Yeah." And she's like, and you can just imagine a Karen, she's just like, "Are you sure?" Okay. She just keep going. And like I don't know if I told the story in a way that it was funny, okay? It was funny. It was cringe, and it was like funny because it was so unbelievable, Like this was so out of the blue and so random, which made it funny. Oh my god. I could tell that teacher was so embarrassed, but also she deserved it. But also it was hilarious. He was laughing so hard. And like that's just the thing. Like also living in China, like he would talk about his experiences with us, because there's all these negative stereotypes, right? And so people would be scared of him, and people would they would come up and touch him, which touch his hair, like, but then at the same time people would be scared of him. And this is a really fucked up story, but I'm gonna tell it anyways, because I'm glad that he finds the humor in it, and he's a very like nonchalant, is that the right, am I using that word correctly? He doesn't care, he's a very like whatever, haha, everything's funny. So and also, like China, there's a big population in China, right? And so very crowded spaces. And so one time maybe I told this story. One time we were on the subway. It's very packed. We were like trying to squish in. Just imagine like New York subways, very squished. Adam was like standing right in front of the door, like the door closed. Okay, we were off. He was like standing right in front of the door. And then we got to the next station, right? But we didn't get off yet. But we got to the next station. The doors open, and it was already packed, but people were still trying to like fit their way in. And so guess what Adam did? Adam just goes. He just go. He was just like trying to scare. He like scared them. He didn't really. He was just like moved forward a little bit, and then everybody ran away. Everybody ran away, and then he was like, "That's what I thought. Don't try to squeeze in here. We don't have space." It was so funny. Oh my god! Not just that. Exactly, he used it to his advantage. And you know how I said that people like to touch him and touch his hair and take pictures with him? Sometimes people would like shove their kids in front of him and just take a picture. Guess what he did? He started charging for pictures. He was like $5. Oh, well, okay. What's the basically like $1 US? But he was charging people. You want a picture? $5, $5. You want to touch my hair? $10. Like, oh my god, we went on like a spring trip. So every spring, a class would go on a trip to like somewhere rural in China to like learn about the culture, learn about whatever.
Slay!
Oh my god, that scared me.
Slay!
Exactly, make that coin, make that money. And so obviously even more rural areas, there's gonna be even more people that are not exposed to different cultures, right? Oh my god, these like we're in like some random national park or like I don't know, when we would go to see the terracotta warriors or like the Great Wall, whatever. You make so much money. My pencil. Oh no, not your pencil. But yeah, I think I don't know. He would make at least like 50, which is oh god. Okay, listen, $10 doesn't sound like a lot, but like for pictures, it was crazy. It felt like he was so rich, and he could buy so many souvenirs and snacks and stuff. He would buy snacks for all of us. Oh, that was funny. But yeah, if you were ever to, if you are thinking of, or if you ever have the chance to travel to China and visit, definitely, definitely, just know that people, it's a different culture, and so don't expect, the same things you would expect. Don't expect there to be any personal space. You will be squishing with other people. Don't expect, people are gonna be taking pictures of you if you don't look like them. Definitely take Brian with me. Yes, exactly. Even if you take me with you, though, you're still gonna get your picture taken. I don't like this clutter. Maybe I add some trees. I still don't like it. I think I'll be safe from pigs. Maybe. Oh my god. I would love to. I mean, you guys know this. I love to travel, but I also love being a tour guide. Like I genuinely, when I was contemplating with what to do with my life, I genuinely thought about like being a travel agent, because I just think it's so cool to like introduce people to like new things, and like let's show them new things and like see their faces and see their reactions. I think it's really cool. That's why I love bringing people to Disney, like people that don't never been to Disney before or something. I love seeing people's reactions to things. But I feel like I would be a good tour guide. See, thank you. Now I don't know, like, well, I guess it depends. If you are not a city boy, I don't know if my my style of tours would be very fitting. But not a city boy. Well, I'm so sorry. I look forward to the day Brian being our tour guide to Disney. Listen, I also need to control myself, because sometimes my friends are like, do you know that you keep staring at me? I'm like, stop. Sorry, I just wanted to see your reaction. She's like, we're like watching this show together. I'm like looking to see if she's enjoying the show. She's like, stop. I was like, sorry, I can't help it. Oh yeah, no, I will not. Oh, I don't rush people. I want people to enjoy it, Oh god, the Mickey stare. Just not getting there. Well, I guess it depends on how you get there. I personally love plane rides because, well, depends. There's a good. You should either go on a really short plane ride or you go on a really long plane ride. Just not in between, because if you go on a long plane ride, you can just try to sleep, even though it's very hard for me. But it's kind of exciting sometimes. But then if it's like in the middle, if it's like 6 to 8 hours, it's the most annoying, because it's not enough time for you to sleep and then be awake and like ready to go. But it's also like, oh it's a whole thing. I get snacks, I get more snacks, you get snacks. I guess it also depends on how used to traveling on a plane. Wait, does that make any sense? How good you are with planes. Never been on a plane? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that I also never been on a plane before. It's really interesting. Because and then a lot of places like driving is the default, right? It's like it's the like road trips. It's like not really a thing anywhere else besides like America, maybe Canada. Train is my favorite. Train is my well. It depends on where we go. Like for example, if I'm in Japan, yes, absolutely, bullet train, get from one point to another in less than 2 hours, perfect. Oh my god, trains here and in America, they're so expensive. Like, why is flying more expensive than trains? Also, it takes forever to get from one place to another. I remember I looked up, this was like in the middle of COVID. I was so done with staying at home. I was like, I don't know, I don't feel that comfortable traveling on planes yet. Maybe we can go on like a little train ride, that would be kind of cool. What if I take a train from like Los Angeles to New York? Oh my god, do you know how long it takes to get from LA to New York on a train? Like, it would be really cool to. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos about it. Like, the views, spectacular, amazing, right? Beautiful scenery, mountains, forests, whatever. But is it really worth like almost 2 days? And also, like, it's so expensive. I learned that it's because the train tracks are like privately owned, and so every time train companies have to use the train track, they have to pay. Which what? And also, the train tracks are just really old, right? Because it's not like Japan or like other, like China, for example. The railroad or whatever, it's newer, and so obviously, like, with technology, the trains can be faster and stuff like that. But America, specifically, also America is a huge country. From LA to New York, that's a long ways, and so it makes sense that it's very expensive. But at the same time, when it's so much cheaper to go on a plane, and it takes like from LA to New York 6 hours on a plane, which is still really long. If that's like the that I don't like those rides because those are like I said, too short and not. Oh my god, it's like a weird time, but also it's so much cheaper than the train. And the food on the train, well, I guess it depends on what kind of train you use, but the food is like and then you can get like the actual seats, or you can get the seats like the little beds, the bunk beds. Oh my god, it's too much. I miss trains. They don't have trains that people can ride here. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I also don't know if I've never been on a road trip. The longest road trip I've been on is like maybe 3 hours, but I don't think that really counts. I feel like when people talk about road trips, it takes like a day, like 12 hours drive. You stay in the middle of nowhere in like a Motel 6, and then you keep driving. I feel like that's what I think of when I think of road trips. But yeah. Oh my god, it's so late. How are you guys awake? I love road trips. It's one of the reasons I drive to Vancouver. Oh yeah, you do like that. I just, I guess if I'm driving, it also depends on like traffic. I think it's because, ooh, look what I have. The only places I've driven in are places that have a lot of traffic. So whenever I think, oh, it only takes like 12 hours to get from here to there, I'm like, oh. But then I forget that it's like not necessarily, that there's not always traffic. especially when you're in the middle of nowhere. Got my leaf. I'm glad you have your leaf. It took 3 days. Oh my god. I also feel like I will be so bored. Like, what is? There's all like, listen. You guys know I love I love me some karaoke, right? But eventually, your voice gets, you can't be singing for 12 hours. There's only so many songs you can sing before your voice is like, And so, yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I go with the right people, but still, like, stuck in a car for so long. I don't know. I nap while my partner drives. Yeah, I also get car sick very easily, so that doesn't really help with the whole. Yeah. Having another person does help. It really does. Alright, how long have I been live? 2.5 hours of just chatting. Okay. I should probably get some food. Yeah. Road trip snacks, yeah. I saw a vlog on YouTube about this guy, like, in a Tesla from LA to New York, and so it's like on the auto drive, whatever, and so he didn't even drive the whole. He was just like chilling, which sounds really cool, but also, one, it's Elon Musk. Two, that is scary. Like, oh my god, I don't know how I feel about the whole like auto drive thing. That is scary. Like, I don't know. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. No, it would be cool, but I don't trust that. I also saw this TikTok of this girl. There's like these driverless taxis. They're like testing some like private company, and this girl took like 2 grandpas and like, here we go, we're off to the park or whatever, and they sat and went in the taxi, and then the car just started driving, and they were freaking out. the old grandpas are just like, well, there's no driver. They're like freaking out. But then they were like amazed. They were both freaked out, and then they were amazed. They're like, oh my god, take him out. I love watching grandparents react to like new technology. I think it's so funny. Or like, oh my god, I used to watch all those react videos on YouTube. Reacting to Snapchat filters, reacting to the new iPhone. It's like, oh, the emojis where you can like the bitmojis, is that what those are called? Where you can like, it's like a whole AI thing. Ugh, oh my god, those crack me up. Anyways. Any final words before we go bed? Oh my god.
I put my friend on silent night, oh holy night, and let's just say I'll be happily haunted by that everyday in school canig, so true bestie, haha lean, haha lean, haha lean, haha lean.
It's haha lean. So you're not only haunting Twitch chat, you're also haunting your friends. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to potentially play Just Dance and potentially dance to that song on Saturday. Thank you for the vid. Read an article about how an automated went at highway speed into. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know if I'm more scared of the cars like driving in like a suburb or like random road, or like a freeway or highway. I don't know what's scarier, because one has way more speed, but then you don't really bump it. I think is it safer to drive on the highway than it is to drive in other places? Because I feel like you're more hyper aware, no? I feel like you're more aware of your surroundings and you don't have to worry about pedestrians. Nick.
Just DANCEEEEEEEEE the crane D Koenig Pog 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 Xmas tree R R R R R R R R R R R R
mine. What was I gonna say? I don't. Are people? Is anybody here like afraid of plane rides? Because I heard that it is statistically safer to. You're more. It's safer to be on a plane than to be in the car when it comes to like crashes. I don't. Is that? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. But yeah, that's the tea. I I am not afraid of cruises because I know like Titanic has really like, you know, ruined the cruising reputation, but it's also technology has advanced, you know? Like there are there are, you know, people, and also like I don't know if you guys have ever been on a cruise. At the beginning of every cruise, like on the first day before anything even happens, it's like a mandatory like drill that everyone has to participate in. That way, you know, if something happens, you know, you have to go to your gathering spot and like, you know, it's like a mandatory like thing to do in the beginning of every cruise just for safety wise. And you know, they have like all these things in place. It's not as bad as you might think. It's 2023. And also, listen, I love cruises except for, I guess it depends on what kind of cruise, because a lot of cruises are just really boring and all they have are casinos, and then it's just like, I don't know, there's nothing to do. But like a Disney cruise, for example, even though it's like so expensive, the ones that I went to, they had like there's like a different Broadway show in like this huge theater performed every night. You get to like meet with different characters and stuff like that. Watch the movie Poseidon and tell me new ships are okay, but it's a movie. Movie. Movies aren't real, bestie. But no, I definitely like understand the where the fear comes from, but I think it's one of those things where you just have to try it once, and then they will be like, it just has to be normalized, you know? You just have to be used to it. Even my mom, the first time when we were even considering our first cruise, she was like, oh my god, but what about like Titanic? I don't even remember what I said to convince her, but after that she was like, oh, it's fine. Movies are based off real events. Do you want to know some movie trivia knowledge? You know how some movies they say like based on real events? They're not. It's not like a legal thing. They don't. And like when people say that, they could change the story so much. Like for example, if my name is Brian, right? If they decide to make a movie when I am no longer living, and they make like a whole movie of my life, they can say based on true events, but then make up completely random stories about me, but they can still say based on real events, real life events, just because the character's name is Brian. Uh, so it doesn't really mean anything most of the time. It's just to get the audience to be more like, ooh, this is based on real events. Um, but again, I understand, like, you know, accident, like, you know, catastrophes happen, and that's the same with any mode of transportation, I guess. Hi, Ben. Don't think about the price. Well, yeah, again, it depends on, you know, there's different budgets for different things, and some are cheaper than others, but then you get what you paid for. um, but yeah, it's definitely a. Oh my god, have you guys seen those TikTok videos of? So there's this cruise company that's known for their cheap prices. I don't want to say, just in case, but there's like constantly fights. And there's like on TikTok people like fighting, like, oh my god. It's like so dramatic. It's very interesting to watch, but I would not want to go to one of those. But it's also like I mean, I think of cruising as like a once in a lifetime thing, you know? Even it is very expensive, but then when you do decide to go on one and you save enough and you know, you go on one, I feel like you want to make it count and you want to experience the best way you can, you know? Which is why I will not be cruising in a long time. because I want to go on a cruise to Alaska, and it sounds really cool, and you can see all the icebergs and stuff. You just wake up and you see icebergs, but it's very expensive. Yeah, in case any cruise company wants to sponsor, no, just kidding. I want to get hit with a lawsuit. You are slandering our company. Listen, there's probably only like 5 people here, and like I don't have that much of an influence. I think my parents are spending $8,000. Oh my god. Well, but also you have a big family. There's like a lot of people going, right? So I guess that makes sense. There are definitely cheaper cruises. I can assure you. Like I know that you can go on a cruise for like $200, $300. But again, depends on where you go and what ship you go on. 8,000 for the 4 of you guys. Oof. Well, you better not use your Wi-Fi, your VPN, your data. If you're gonna spend $2,000 just for for one person, you better make the best of it. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, I think we should call it. Did I even do anything in this game today? Not really. All I did was place these things and I don't even like it. It doesn't look good. It's fine. This was just chatting stream. Okay, hold on. Let me save. Look, it's so pretty. I love this. This is a very cozy game that I just have on constantly on my computer. Even when I'm working and I'm not even actively playing, I just have it on just in case I get bored. I'm just like, oh, let me just move one house, you know? That's what I've been doing for the past like 3-4 days ever since I got this game. There's also, unfortunately, it's only on PC, but there is a demo version you can get for free on Steam. And so if you ever want to try it out, not sponsored, it's a very, very small like indie game. And I think there's like a future update coming out where you can select a bunch at the same time and move everything at once, which would be game changing. Kane is like, ouch. Physically it hurts. Yeah, that's I mean, are we surprised though? Are we surprised? Cause Nick is rich. We had good conversations, that is true. Bluey time, huh? When I went on my first cruise, I was literally 4 years old. So like me going so young, I'm not afraid of them. Do you remember your 4-year-old cruising experience? I do not remember anything that happened to me at 4 years old. I'll actually have good memories. Yeah, exactly. This will kind of be like your first cruise experience, because this time you'll actually remember. Interior room and it's 8,000? What? You need to DM me. What cruise line are you going on? Because this must be like a super fancy one. Because even the even Disney cruises, which are like 3 times the prices of a regular cruise, is not as expensive as this. How many days is your cruise again? I remember being in the Bahamas in a restaurant. I mean, I don't think that counts. Oh. That's crazy. Well, I don't know if any of you, if your family gets like seasick or whatever, but you know. Oh, I think it's because the ship is one of the newer ships. It's like a, it's in like a, oh, wait a minute. 2009. Oh, it's a big one. Damn. I mean, it's also during the summer, which is like the most expensive time. But yeah. $800. I feel like this specific one though is moderately priced, but I'm surprised it's 8,000 for an interior room. 800. Yeah, like I said, it just depends on. But that's crazy. Well, I'm excited for you to go, and I'm excited for you to spam everybody's chat about your experience. I feel like you could write an entire book just about your cruise experience. My dad's friend's family, a family of 5 has to spend 10K. Yeah, it's crazy. When I found out my parents were coming or considering to come here for the summer, I brought up the idea of an Alaskan cruise because cruises here, Vancouver is just goes to Alaska, or sometimes it goes to Hawaii, but during the summer it's always to Alaska. I looked up the prices for the 5 of us. It was crazy. Well, it was cheaper for like other cruise lines, but for Disney specifically, because we're such a Disney family, it was like 20K for 5 people for like 7 nights on a Disney. I was like, oh my god. Like, somebody needs to plant a money tree because full price with a baby? I don't think that's right. Wait, what? I feel like kids under the age of like 2 isn't it free? Yeah, you need to check on that because there's no way. Especially for your looking at right now. For baby. Yes, infants are charged a cruise fare, just like everyone else on board. Your infant must be at least 12 months old as of the first day of cruise. Is your sister's baby gonna be... Oh wait, no. At least 6 months old. Only if you're okay. Only if you're going to the super long ones, like Hawaii, South America, Trans-Pacific, Transatlantic. Otherwise, it's only 6 months. Wait a minute. Any cruise that has 3 or more days consecutive at sea. Okay, I keep reading half the sentence. I think you'll be fine, knowing where you're going. Your boyfriend, her and her boyfriend has to pay for 2 rooms. What? I don't know about this, bestie. This is. It doesn't even tell me if they have to pay full price or not. That is crazy. Oh god. I think you should double, triple, quadruple check. They would not go through with it. Wow. That is the most expensive cruise. And it's not even like Disney. Yeah, the math ain't mathin'. Oh my god, I'm so slouched. Okay. Let me quit this. Go here. Is anybody live on a Sunday night? Let's see. Twitch. Sounds like your travel agent is a crook. I mean, not gonna say anything, but maybe. Is anyone else playing this game? I'm the only one in the category. My sister and the baby in one room and the boyfriend in another. You have to make it seem like 2 people. Each room can only have 2 people? These must be tiny ass rooms because that makes no sense. Like, it's just like a bathroom, like, size. That's crazy. I was talking about how my family, normally rooms are just 4 people. Oh god, that scared me. Nobody's live. Let's see. Somebody go live. Cajun, go live. Nick, go live. My dad and I will be in one room. Mom and sister will be in the other room. I think you guys chose the wrong... Like, what is this? There's no way. A cruise? Interior room, how many people? This is crazy. Although the room can sleep up to 2 people. Wait, there are bigger rooms. Yeah, I'm looking at their website right now. Is like one big room more expensive than multiple small rooms? That's Yeah, but when you add it out, when you do the math, you know. This is crazy. Interior rooms. You have flat screen TVs, comfortable beds, and contemporary decor. Up to 2 people. This is a scam. This is a scam. Oh my god, look what I just found. And at the top of the page, 30% off plus kids sail free. But nope, if you're a baby and you're going on next cruise, you have to pay full price. I'm the new travel agent, thank you so much. I swear I could be the perfect, like if anybody is ever gonna go to Hong Kong and I'm there at the same time, listen, I got you. Like China, I got you. Japan, even Japan, I got you. Korea, I don't know. But, you know. Even LA, anybody go to LA, I will take you to not the touristy places. I'll take you to the good restaurants and good places. Not freaking, what is it? Hollywood, the Walk of Fame. Not the freaking stars on the floor. Kids sail free except an infant. Yeah. Oh well. That's crazy. I feel bad. You know what? We don't feel bad. We're gonna go say hi to TCC. They just started stream, and I feel like we've been bothering them so much, but like, listen. There's no one else live. And we were just talking about Japan, and I'm jealous. So we're gonna go say hi to them. And this might be wrong, but apparently because my sister and I obviously can't have this alcohol package, you have to pay for our own drinks. Oh yeah. Well, I guess it depends on how much you guys drink, alcoholic drinks. But most of the time, well, I can't say most of the time. I mean, I'm sure that your parents have done their fair share of research, but just, you know, you don't actually need that many drink packages and stuff like that. You know, if you drink water, it's for free. I appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. This was just a random just chatting stream. I just started stream so I could tell you guys about my touching, I was gonna say theater, my theater touch grass experience. But this has evolved into me being a travel agent. Which, and also we found out that Nick is being scammed. On Tuesday, what am I doing on Tuesday? This is a fun week of stream, but I feel like I've been planning this 12-hour thing for so long that I don't think I've registered in my brain that it's happening soon. Like, I need to buy freaking cake things for the baking sports section. I need to go to the dollar store and get like stuff. Oh, Tuesday night. It says balloons, but it's probably gonna end up being like another just chatting, chill, whatever we're gonna do. But yeah. It would have paid off for me to get the drink package, but both people in the room have to See, that's how they get you. It's a scam. That's how they get you, Ricker. But yeah. Well, now you know. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I'll see you on Tuesday. Tuesday is gonna be a wild day because I know that's when the babies come, like in The Sims or whatever, and so I'm gonna stream really late, later than usual, because everyone's gonna be live. I'm assuming for a super long time. So I'm gonna avoid, I'm definitely not gonna be streaming Sims. So if you want like being like overstimulated with Sims, but okay, the timer's gonna run out. I appreciate you all. Good night. Oh my god, why did I wave? I've never waved before.
On one set of plays. It's pretty good. Nice work, Brittany. You did awesome.
I'll take it.
That's a good start to
These
our
are
day.
good.
Yeah. Maybe we should taste test it later or something.
Maybe.
It looks nicer than our normal Lumaibo. Well played.
Nice.
Beginner's luck, right?
I'll take it.
So Brian, thank you for the raid.